Hi everyone, so I'm back with a great off-campus opportunity, and this one is with Nasdaq. So if you don't know by now, Nasdaq has just started their campus hiring program, their campus internship program basically. So it is going to be for internship where you'll have a variety of roles that you'll be able to apply for. Okay, so this is a great opportunity for all of you college students, for all of you people that are looking for an internship right now, because Nasdaq is a pretty decent company to intern in or even get a FTE in. So in this video, we'll be talking more about the roles that they have, the requirements that they have. We'll be talking about the eligibility. And of course, I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to get your resume shortlisted. So everything that you need, along with the link to apply, is going to be within the video. So make sure that you watch the complete video and then you can apply for it. The deadline is in a few days. You have a couple of days here. You don't need to hurry too much. I'll put the deadline in the description box next to the link. So you'll find the link to apply in the description box. And you also have a variety of location. You have Bangalore, Pune, and Mumbai. And so you have a variety of roles and you have a variety of location. It is like a proper campus hiring sort of a program. It's a great opportunity. I highly suggest that all of you guys apply for it. And if you're someone who's having difficulty in off-campus placements, if you're unable to get shortlisted in off-campus placements, or you keep on getting rejected in off-campus placements and you don't know why, you don't know how to improve, or if you have any other issue in your off-campus placement journey, then you can connect one-to-one with me, that I will personally help you, mentor you, and guide you, and make sure you have all of the skills necessary so that you are able to crack your dream company. I've already helped hundreds and hundreds of students in getting placed in their dream company, and I'll be able to help you too. You can connect one-to-one with me. The link for that is going to be in the description box. Now, coming back to this opportunity, like I said, this is Nasdaq Campus Hiring Program 2026, which is for a 6 months internship. The internship is going to be from Jan to June in 2026. Okay, so internship is going to be in 6 months. For 6 months, basically, it's going to be a 6 months duration of internship. You'll have a variety of roles like data science, data analysis. Of course, you'll have a software role, SDE role, which is what I will suggest you guys to apply for. Apart from that, you'll have multiple locations. Like I said, you'll be able to pick the location you want: Bangalore, Pune, Mumbai. You'll have a variety of locations. Okay, so let's get the eligibility out of the way first before we go in any further into the video. So the eligibility they've mentioned as final year students. Okay, so they've clearly mentioned final year students that are there, who are in your final year of your bachelor's degree, you are eligible for this. So that is what they have mentioned clearly as the eligibility. That is pretty much all about the eligibility, because they're very specific about it. Usually companies are not specific, but here they have clearly mentioned. So that is it about the eligibility. If you still have any doubt, again, you can feel free to ask me in the comments and I'll be able to clarify it there for you. And now let's talk about the requirements that they have and how you can mold your resume according to it, so you'll have a good chance of getting shortlisted. So again, they have non-tech roles as well. They have roles in sales, finance, etc., in marketing, all of the other things. But I'm going to be talking strictly about the software domain. So as for the software related roles, they're asking for having experience in any of the programming languages. So you can be proficient in any programming language like Java, JavaScript, C, C++, Python. If you have any of these programming languages in your resume, that will give you a bit of an edge. I mean, of course, going for a software role, you should have at least a couple of these programming languages in your resume. At least you should have Java or Python along with C, C++, which is something that we learn in our first or second year of college, right? So you should have one of these programming languages. Apart from that, they have mentioned some technologies. So they have mentioned the basics like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, which you might be knowing if you have gone into web development. Apart from that, they've mentioned React. So if you have React in your resume, if you've worked on projects related to React, if you have front-end projects in your resume, that will again give you a bit of an edge, because that is something that aligns with their JD, that aligns with the keywords that they have given or that they're asking for. But it's not necessary that only you need to have front-end. Apart from that, if you have back-end, if you have data-related projects, that will matter too. Because one, they have roles for that as well. And two, they're not asking for these tech stacks specifically only. They've not mentioned that we only want these tech stack. And for internship, I've seen companies are generally more open, more accepting, right? Because it is not a full-time role. It is a 6 months internship. So the specific tech stack doesn't really matter here. If you have those keywords, well and good. If you do not, it will not matter that much. But what will matter is having high quality projects, no matter which role you're going for. Whether you're going for data role, whether you're going for data science, data analysis, software, QA testing, any sort of role you're going for, you need to have some high quality projects related to the field. If you're going for software role, you need to have some high quality full stack projects where you have a proper front end, you have a proper back end, you have REST APIs, you have databases, and you have a like linking of everything. So you need to have a proper full stack project in your resume if you want to get into the software role. What tech stacks, it doesn't really matter. Again, I still suggest you to learn React. I always suggest you guys to learn React, use React for front end. Back end, you can use something like Node.js or Spring Boot. You can even use Django. It is fine. Like I said, tech stack doesn't matter here, but the project should be of high quality. What do I mean by high quality? It should have a bit of uniqueness. It should have a bit of a unique name, a bit of unique features. It should not be a copied project like a clone. It should have it should be having a bit of complexity. It should not be one page project. I've seen so many one page project in my recent resume review sessions. Don't do that. Have a good multi-page project where you have a proper front end, you have a proper back end. If everything comes under one page, it's not a good project. Okay, it's a very simple project. And again, have a proper front end, have a proper back end, and third part, deploy your project. You need to deploy your project. It is very important. You have to make sure that you deploy your project so that once you give the link to the deployed project in the resume, the person having a look at it will be able to see your project. Because no matter how much you've worked on it, you'll never be able to showcase that in 3 or 4 lines in the project description. But if the person sees the project, they'll be able to see all the efforts you've put into. They'll be able to see all the efforts, the hard work you've put into. So it's very important. It is essential, I would say, to make sure that you deploy a project and again give the link to it. So make sure that your project has these features, the 3 features that I just mentioned. Apart from that, few things that you can work on your resume on are that it should have a good template. It should have a resume template which is proper. I suggest using an overleaf template. I'll give a link to one of the best resume templates out there. Apart from that, you need to have a good ATS score. Your ATS score should not be 50, 40. It's not going to work. You need to have a minimum 70% ATS score. 70 and above. 70 to 80% is like the minimum it should be. Above that is like where the sweet spot is, and this is the safe spot. Below this is the danger zone. So if you have ATS score below 70, there is something that you need to work on in your ATS. You can use websites like Resume Worded and Enhanced CV for checking your resume's ATS score, and then you can make changes and basically, increase your ATS score. So once you do all of this, you'll have a great resume at your hand. You'll have a great portfolio. Apart from that, if you have some certifications in your resume, that helps too. But I don't mean any certification. I mean company-backed certification or certifications that are done with company collaboration, company partnership, not Coursera certifications or Udemy certification or YouTuber certification. No, proper company-backed certifications that will give you a bit of an edge as well. So once you do all of this, you'll have a great resume, you'll have a great portfolio that will give you a really good chance of getting shortlisted. As it is a campus hiring program, you don't really need referrals. It's not important, and it's an internship. So I anyways don't suggest to get a referral unless you have a referral ready and you have a bit of time. So prepare a proper resume, prepare a proper application, and then apply. You don't need to hurry because here you have a bit of a time till the deadline. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The link to apply, everything is going to be in the description box. And again, if you're someone who needs help in your placement journey, don't hesitate to contact 1-to-1 with me, where I will help you and we'll together make sure that you're able to crack your dream company. Okay, and make sure that you subscribe because I'll be bringing a lot more off-campus opportunities to you guys. All you need to do is subscribe and stay tuned for the videos.